Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. So today I thought I'd try something a little bit different again. I am going to design my perfect music studio. Well, I'm going to try to. I'm going to try and design a studio and make it look cute, put all the bits of equipment that I've always wanted in there, put it into the universe, do a bit of, is it law of attraction stuff here, what I'm trying to do here. And I'm going to try and make all these things gravitate towards me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Keep watching because this video is going to be great. Right, okay, so the first thing that I did here was I just put the outline of the room, so I've got a little idea of what the room's gonna look like. And then I added my SSL mixing desk. Got a little keyboard. I only put an SSL mixing desk there because, you know, I've used the SSL before and I don't particularly know which one I want. So let's just go over SSL. We've got a couple of keyboards. We've got the MPK Akai machine, just in case anyone needs a drum machine. We've got a heavyweight keyboard. I put a C-board in here because I'd love to have a C-board in my studio. As you can see, my Photoshop skills are amazing. So I don't know if anyone is actually cocking this at the moment. But this is just absolutely fantastic what I'm doing here. So yeah, we're gonna have a keyboard section here just to the left hand side. You've got to have KRKs in your studio. I mean, I've got to stay loyal to the bass that comes out of KRK. If I did it again, I don't think I would get a different one first, but there are some other speakers that I do want. So here's an example. I've got some Adams here. So we're gonna whack the Adams in the studio as well. And next thing, I'm going to this is me putting in a window for the booth. So you can see that I'm just struggling to find a window. So I thought I'd get this window because this kind of just represents being in the booth. It's a bit like being in paradise. And I need a rapper in the studio as well. So we've got a picture of J Huss that we're going to put into the studio because, you know, he's probably going to come down to my studio, let's face it. This is the studio that I haven't got yet. So this is actually an imaginary studio. But we've got a picture of here. He's got a little handheld microphone here. And I'm not sure how I feel about this microphone. So I will have to put another microphone in there. But there's J Huss in my booth, which looks fantastic. We're gonna get some greenery in the studio. So here on the right, we've got a little bush. Now we've got some Genelecs because they're really flat and they show all the truth in what you're doing. So you've got to have some Genelecs to reference. When you're A-Bing, you need some Genelec speakers in there. So we're gonna have those on the desk at the front. Maybe get it in surround sound. Gumball machine. You've got to have some sort of machine just to give people a bit of sugar when they're feeling a bit, you know, low. So we've got that. You've got to have a desk. I mean, not a desk, a chair. The desk is not there yet, it's actually invisible and everything's floating. So there's the chair. We've also got a carpet here, which is going to go underneath the chair, so you can just really get a feel of what the room is starting to look like. I think it's shaping really well at the moment. So there's the carpet, and you can see here that everything is really in proportion. Everything's in proportion right now. So I don't know why this was taking so long to save, but let's just quickly save that. What's the next thing? Some more plants. We've got another plant here. Where are we going to put that? Let's put it to the left. Yeah, we've got the plant there to the left, just, you know, just hide there in the background. Let's get a sofa now. The sofa's going to go on the back of the room, so I'm flipping the sofa around so that you can tell that you're sitting, whoever's in the background. You know, sometimes rappers like to come through with their mates, producers come through with their mates. Someone might want to sit on a laptop at the back of the room and plug in with an aux cable or whatever, you know, big jack to small jack, all that jazz. That will go in the back of the room, so everything is still in proportion. Now here's my desk. So let's get a desk in there. As you can see, I was struggling to find the desk file in the folder because, you know, Shom just struggles to do these things sometimes. So here's the desk. Okay. The next thing is I've got a U87 microphone because I've used a U87 before and I was really impressed with how that went. It was really, really cool. So let's get the U87 in there. We need some soundproofing. You can't go in a studio without soundproofing or some sort of bass traps in the corner, in the ceiling. So I'm just putting some bass traps just to really go with the aesthetic of the studio here. I've inserted an ashtray because, you know, people like to smoke, and my studio you will be able to smoke. You need a computer, let's put the computer in there. There's the Smeg fridge, because like, you need a mini fridge to have some snacks in there and some drinks, and you know, I might be sponsored by like Red Bull or Relentless or Monster or something like that. My cousin told me to put this in there to really attract the right spirits in the studio, so we've gone and we've put that in the background somewhere. So yeah, next thing, some NS10s. Now I know they don't sell NS10s anymore, the what do you call it, not obsolete, but they don't sell them anymore, so I'm just gonna put them in there. I'll get some replicas, maybe like Studio Spares SM10s or something like that, but for now we're gonna have some sort of Yamaha speaker, something that's a bit more flat. I mean, we've already got how many speakers in there? We've got what, 4 pairs of speakers in there. Anyway, next thing, vending machine. We're gonna have a vending machine there, and the vending machine is gonna sell lots of cute stuff. You can't go in a studio, well, my studio is gonna have some sort of acoustic instrument, so we're gonna have the grand piano there. Of course, you know, Shom's got to have a grand piano, and I will be buying my grand piano with all my expenses, so maybe like a really expensive one. I'm not sure which one I want. You can't go wrong with having I've got to have a Korg in there. There we go, let's get that in there. Where's my little book? Oh, vinyl player. You've got to have a vinyl player just in case someone wants to sample an actual vinyl. And just when you're having some downtime, you want to have some chill out time, get a little, you know, vinyl player in the background. You know, you might just want to chill, get some inspiration from some old school stuff. So we've got that there too. What's next? Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with the UAD Apollo. I'm gonna have that underneath the table with a rack of some other stuff. So for now, I'm just gonna put that there. Look, I'm looking at compressors here, as you can see, but we're just gonna go with the UAD for now. I thought maybe a black leather sofa in the back, ideally crushed velvet, but let's just go with another sofa. And now you can see that I'm just trying to make everything a bit more in proportion. So the next thing that I'm going to put into my studio would actually be me. Obviously my studio is going to have me inside it, so what I'm doing is now I'm just cutting around myself just to make, you know, I feel like I've cinched my waist in a little bit, but there we go. Don't judge the odd socks, that's just Shom. She likes some odd socks. So there's me in my studio, and do you know what, I feel like this is looking great right now. Like, look, let's just make me a bit bigger. I've got J Hus looking at me in the background. J Hus in the background, he's just waiting for me to just hit record. But J Hus, can you please just chill out? Like, I'm going to be ready in a minute, just give me a second. So yeah, there's my studio, and to be honest with you, I think it looks fabulous. I think it looks fabulous, and I'm really happy with it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. This is basically me just putting things out in the universe. The thing that I really do, yeah, I'm excited about having universal audio on the rack, because I just feel like I've used them before and they're great. And by the way, I'm not like a person to give advice on what type of equipment to buy and whatever. I'm just going by things that I've personally used in the past. So I know that the UAD is good. It looks cute too. I would like to have a crushed velvet sofa maybe, but my cousin said to me that it's going to get ash all over it and it's just going to look flat when everyone comes and sits in there. I know J Hus has got a handheld mic in the picture. I've put a U87 in there. There would be some other microphones in there, maybe some cute, like, is it AKG 414s? There's a little gumball machine in there. Got a vinyl player just in case you get vinyl player heads come through. People that like to sample but use real samples. Get all the crackle in there. Rhythm roulette in my studio. I mean, like, Mass Appeal hit me up because I'm gonna have all the facilities for any type of producer in my studio. The Seaboard, yeah, Seaboard is something that I really want. And there was actually a Rolly event on the other day, which I didn't know about until I saw someone post it on their Instagram, and they posted it on the last day that the Rolly event was on. So they had all the Seaboard keyboards out for people to play on and stuff, and I really would love a Seaboard because I've seen just loads of videos on them. I don't need something like that, but I just think that they look really fun to play with, and I'd just love to test one out, so I thought I'd back that in the studio. I've got a mini keyboard in there as well, also, so that anyone that needs a little drum machine, needs the little pads. We've got a little Akai thing there, and I've got a fully weighted keyboard because for my piano players you need like the weight of the keys if you don't want a quantized type of sound. But yeah, you can use it like I do and for making beats anyway. And we've got a grand piano in there as well, so you know, there's a vending machine. In my vending machine I might have like some Shom's merchandise, maybe like some key rings or something. You know, you might, in the vending machine you're definitely going to be able to buy Rizla, you might need to buy some filters, you might need to buy some roach, you might need to buy some cigarettes. I'm going to have all those type of things in my studio, so don't worry, when you come over I've got a smoke fridge too, so there'll be snacks, there'll be drinks, and it's going to be super cute. It's definitely going to be a 24-hour studio, and I think when I'm not in the studio I'll get my brother to take over maybe. I want it to be in use 24/7. I do need to get a few different I need to get some. I'm actually, do you know what, I'm actually really impressed with this. Do you not think that my Photoshop skills are amazing? Like, I'm even in my own studio, I think that this looks incredible. I mean, look at that. There's even an ashtray and a vending machine, a gumball machine. This video isn't sponsored by any of these brands, just in case anyone was wondering. But anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Also tag J Huss in there and let him know that when I get my studio, he'll be coming down. Just give him the heads up because he needs to know. Yeah, anyway, see you later. Bye.